Good morning, and I really hope that you feel God's presence this morning. The reading for today is Psalm 72, 10 to 14, but I'm going to quote from verse 12. For he will deliver the needy who cry out, the afflicted who have no one to help. He will take pity on the weak and the needy, and save the needy from death. He will rescue them from oppression and violence, for precious is their blood in his sight. Who are the needy? I like to think that it is anyone with a need for healing from grief or ill health, help in decision making, rescue from domestic violence or an abusive boss. Obviously, it is also about those who are at the bottom of the food chain, the oppressed, the homeless, and unfortunately, those born into poverty. For the moment, I wish to digress. My daughter is slowly reading a children's Bible to my grandson, and he loves the story of Babel in Genesis 11 because a huge tower is built. The first thing he does on getting to preschool is build a huge tower out of large foam blocks or building blocks or Lego. And I see a correlation between Genesis 11 and Psalm 72. As we know, Genesis is about the 7 lessons on the evils within the hearts of mankind. The ruler at the time, Nimrod, used tyranny, oppression, and deceit to mislead the people into building a tower to rebel against God. Having just witnessed God's might in destroying the world, the people foolishly bought into this deceit. They deserved to be wiped out for their rebellion, but God showed his mercy and grace by confusing their language and scattering them. His grace is evident everywhere and always, and it astounds me every time I read it. Something that I'm also astounded about, that is as far back as that time, they used bricks, not stone, and tar for mortar. This is a typical story, an age-old problem of a ruler, leader, spouse becoming too powerful, setting herself up as a god, ready to oppress the little people. We all have the ability to invent, create, and progress, but not at the expense of others. God is not going to take kindly to anyone doggedly creating their own empire based on greed with very little awareness of what the long-term outcome may be on the world or on the people who might suffer as a consequence. How many powerful institutions and individuals have ruined the environment with fossil fuels and nuclear bombs and poisoned water, or overfished the ocean, or removed people from their homes to make way for something bigger and better? What is our response to this problem? Yes, most churches support charitable causes, and we are connected to helping this vision. How else can we ensure life-changing change? Jackson Droney, in his devotion, which I concur with, has the following to say: rather than discerning how to ameliorate, let alone eliminate poverty, we often seem intent on blaming and shaming those experiencing it. And I too have done this. We have a lot to say about why don't they, or look at that, or why doesn't he get a job? He goes on to say that if we are not specifically called to do this holy work, then we can do more to honor those who are doing it with our active support. Amen, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Till next time.